Okay, how about now? Could you turn it down a bit? Hello? I thought I was muted. Hello, hello, hello? Oh, I guess I'm not muted. That's weird. Oh, I think I may know. I'm unmuting now. Okay, let's set this up. Sure, I know they're gonna say they're gonna collect my data and like kill me if I try to mod my thing. Alright, let's connect to the internet. I'm gonna do this offline, obviously. Go ahead, because I'm gonna... Jesus, dude. That's not scary.
That's like...
Are they gonna have a hurry up tomorrow maze?
Shut the fuck up.
That's the actors going, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yelling at
Shut up. That'd be funny. Oh, whoops. I should mute that again. Or could you turn that down?
this?
Yeah. Turn down like 20. Okay, that's probably good. Hopefully.
I know you said 20, but that's where I ended up.
Update data. Sure. Wherever you want, however. And you could do that with Switch 1 also. Why the fuck did I buy this? Can adjust the stand. I'm probably never using the stand like I never really use it on the first one. Oh, I figured that out already. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to like plug them in to begin with. I'm actually using that right now. This might be the only time I've used this, including the Switch one. I'm literally using it right now. I don't need your help. Thank you. Just gonna watch wrestling while. Oh my god. Dorada. Did you see that?
Sort of.
Dorada. I was about to compliment him by how he's like popping off right now, and then he raised his hands and was playing to the crowd and bumped into the stairs by accident. Like, rewind it. Oh, like a couple more. Yeah, here after this.
Oh my god.
Watch this.
Gentle one. You still get props, Dorado.
To think how this dude was in WWE for like years and did nothing.
Yeah.
1 hour 23 minutes. Okay, now it says 34. That's still way too long, but better than an hour. But now it's settling on 44. Damn, why does it need a system update that takes that long? Oh, now it says 10 minutes. Alright. 10 minutes is 7 minutes. There you go. Just be instant. What if the real special feature of the Switch 2 is that it had instant downloads? Oh, they literally cut off the stare down between Omega and Okada. They made it part of Collision. That sucks. But we could watch it later. Or actually, you know what? Would you mind putting it on now just for that part and then that's it? Because it feels like it cut off in the middle of something.
You want me to put this on?
Yeah. It keeps fluctuating. I'll just live comment on what's happening on AEW while we wait for this download to go through. All right, so Omega just retained his international title. Okada's coming down in Majima ass looking suit, holding his continental title that he's had for like a year and a half at this point. This has been a long time coming, and we're going to see that shit live. Oh my god, it's going to be crazy. What is this? Okada versus Omega 4 or 5? Do you remember?
I don't remember shit.
Crowd's going crazy. Holy shit.
Did he just
Oh.
came out all of a sudden like that?
Well, I mean, he's been taunting him and challenging him for like constantly since he came back, and then when he initially had to take time off, Okada took his spot in the Elite, and he I don't remember if they fought or if he just threatened to fight him, but something like that.
It does look like a Yakuza costume.
Okay, you can turn it off now if you want. Alright, so that's the end of the commentary because it's over. I have nothing else to say.
Let it run if you want.
I mean, it's up to you. It says it keeps switching between saying like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. This is like waiting in line at Best Buy all over again. Oh, I guess I could tell that story while I wait. So, I was trying to get an extra Switch for a friend yesterday and I had a bunch of homework to do, so I figured, why don't I just go to Best Buy and line up early and just do my homework in line and then try to get the extra Switch for him. Whatever. So I get there at 11:45. They open at 9. Like they're planning on doing the launch at 9. But when I get there, all the employees are lined up like fucking bouncers, stopping people from getting into the store, and they're telling everybody that the transformer for the store or something got hit by lightning the day before because we had like a freak thunderstorm the day before. And they said that their power was out and the store was closed, but that it should be back up. At first, they said it should be back up by the time the Switch launch comes around. Then someone from the local electric company said that they were working on it and it should be up by 3. So that's plenty of time. So, and they said they're going to give you tickets when 3 o'clock rolls around. So then I'm like, all right, cool. 3 o'clock will come. I'll be able to get a ticket, go home, like take a nap, get some food, and like come back later so I don't have to stay in line all day. So then like at about like 2:55, I hear someone else who's trying to get in line talking to the employee. I overhear the employee tell her that they're expecting power at 6:30 and they're going to give tickets at 6:30 without telling anybody in line. So I'm like, okay, so I call him over and I was like, did I hear right that you guys aren't giving out the tickets until 6:30 now? And he's like, yeah, we're just going to wait until power's up. But also keep in mind that when you get the ticket, that's just a ticket for your Switch, but you also can't leave line even once you have the ticket. So if you have your ticket but you leave line and come back, we're not going to honor it. So at that point, I'm like, what the fuck's the point of the ticket? Like, normally when I go to launches where they give tickets, it's like each ticket has a number, and then you can go about your business, and then when it's time for when it's time for the launch to actually start, then everyone just kind of lines up in the order of the numbers on their tickets. But that's not how they're doing it. So I'm like, whatever. The launch is at 9. They're not going to give tickets until 6:30 now. So that's so close to it. It's probably not even worth going home and coming back anyway. Whatever. Who cares? So then I wait around till about 7 with still nothing. And then finally the power comes back on. So we all breathe a sigh of relief. We're like, cool. Okay. We're good now, right? But then as time goes on, they never hand out tickets. They ultimately didn't hand out tickets to the very end, but we'll get to that. So we wait. We think everything's cool. 9 o'clock hits, and there's 2 different lines, a pre-order line and a walk-up line. And initially they were saying that basically they were going to let people from both lines in at the same time, and that, of course, all the pre-orders were guaranteed a Switch, and then the walk-ups were first come, first serve. But any accessories or games that weren't pre-ordered were first come, first serve, regardless of if you were in the pre-order line or not. So when 9 o'clock hits, they only let people in line from the pre-order line go it through. Keep in mind, I was here like 5 hours before the first person showed up in the pre-order line. So I'm sitting there wondering what's going on. Maybe like 10 minutes in, they tell us, oh, well, we're only letting pre-orders in right now because even though our power came back on, our system's having trouble rebooting. So we're literally doing business right now off of like consumer grade laptops connected to Wi-Fi hotspots. but because it's not connected to the Best Buy system directly, we can't process new sales. We can only process like prepaid orders, which is why all the pre-orders were being accepted, but no walk-ups. And then also the thing too is that the pre-order people even weren't able to buy anything extra. They could only pick up anything that they had already ordered. So they keep telling us, oh, they should be up any minute. Any minute turns to 10 minutes. Then 10 minutes turns to 20, 30. Finally, it gets to be about 10:30, and they're only scheduled to stay open till 11. So finally, someone comes out and tells us, okay, you're welcome to stay in line, but there's a chance that the registers won't be up. And because of the inconvenience, we're going to stay open an extra hour until 12 midnight. But at midnight, we're closing no matter what. So you guys might want to just start heading out. Oh, but you're free to stay. So like me and my friend who was with me, we stayed for maybe another 15 minutes. And at about 10:45-ish is finally someone came out and said, yeah, the chances are extremely low that it's going to be back up tonight. So at that point, they gave us all tickets, and they said you can bring these tickets back anytime within the next 48 hours to pick up your Switch. Apologize for the inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. It fucking sucks. I literally was here for 11 hours and walked away empty-handed. And plus, they told me, I was really trying to get the commemorative coin that Best Buy was giving out for the event. And when I asked them, they were like, oh, we gave them all out already because they were first come, first serve. Keep in mind, I was there first. And if all of this wasn't happening, I would have been at 9 o'clock. So that sucked. But then, so cool. So whatever. My friend and I, we come back the next day, like this morning, but really early because I had to go to school. I couldn't like hang around. I just needed to grab it and go. So we get there. They say, oh, our systems are still down. They're probably not going to be up about till 2 in the afternoon. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll come back at 2. I need to get to school. So I go. My friend stays. So I meet up with my friend later after school so we can go down and pick up our Switches together. He tells me that after I left, they told everybody, oh, sorry for the inconvenience. Since the system's still not up, we're going to take your information down and have a $50 gift card emailed to you as like an apology. I'm like, all right, that's cool of them to do, whatever. So I get there, I go to pick up my Switch, and then I ask them about that thing, the gift card, and they're like, oh no, we took down corporate gave us the permission to take down the list this morning, and we already sent it out to them, and they're not going to allow us to add any more names. Even though I was there this morning, even though I was there last night, and the morning before, even though I was there for 11 hours. So that sucked. But I mean, like, my friend at least was able to get one, so it wasn't like a complete loss, but it just kind of sucked that they weren't able to work with it at all, especially considering I was there both times. So like, fuck me for having a life and having something else to do on Thursday and not having another 12 hours to dedicate, I guess. But anyway, whatever, that's beside the point. But then like to add like the final little bit of like annoyance to this whole situation, when we're finally picking up our Switches, my friend gets a copy of Bravely Default, which, by the way, I was trying to order, but on the website it says they didn't have it in stock in store. But so I ordered it online. And then when we got there, my friend asked, and he said, yeah, we have it like in the back somewhere, and he went and grabbed it for him. So whatever. Again, not that big of a deal, but kind of annoying. But then, as soon as we leave, my friend thankfully asked for a physical receipt and looked at it immediately, and he noticed they charged him for Bravely Default twice. And he he doesn't even leave the cash register. He just tells the cashier immediately, oh, look, could I get a refund for one of the Bravely Defaults? It says you charged me twice. He says, oh yeah, my bad. It does look like I charged you twice, but we can't process returns on these registers. You have to go over to a separate section in the customer service section to be able to process the return. So then we end up waiting in line behind 2 people, like for a fair amount of time, like 5 or 10 minutes. And then once we get to the front, like, the lady doesn't believe us, so she goes to ask the cashier, when the cashier probably should have went with us to begin with and explained the situation. But the cashier or the returns person goes up to the cashier, talks to them about it, calls a different manager. That manager goes through their transactions, pulls up my transaction where I didn't buy Bravely Default, And then he comes back to us after waiting a good like 10 minutes from the point that they went to go check on it. And the manager goes, "No, we didn't charge you. We just charged you once." And we're like, "No, you didn't." Like, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking at their receipt right now. It says we just charged you once." And he's like, "No, this is a different order." And we had to explain it like 2 or 3 times for them to understand what we were saying. And we're like, okay. Then they took the right receipt and they went back. I don't even know how they got his order confused with mine. Whatever. So then they take the receipt, his receipt, they look at it, and then they come back over and they're like, oh, yeah, it does look like we charged you twice. Let's process the refund. So whatever. So then finally we were able to get out of the store with the Switch and with the stuff we bought. And just as a fucking kind of absurd bonus round, we were getting in our car and a man walked up to us with like surveys to try to get a measure on the ballot, the upcoming ballot. So I'm like, we were in a rush. We had been out all day. We were exhausted. We were kind of ready to go. But I'm also like, I'm a believer in like honoring my civic duty or whatever. And I know these people get paid for each signature, and I want to help people get paid. So I'm like, actually, let me take a couple minutes to listen to what it's for. He's like, oh, it's to help increase the wages for airline and hotel workers. I'm like, all right, cool, perfect. I love that. Sign me up. Then he looks through his list. My zip code's not on the list. He looks for my friend's zip code, and his zip code is on the list, but there's an asterisk next to it that basically means not to accept people's signatures from that section. So ultimately, we couldn't help him anyway, so whatever. And then so I make them, he says, well, thanks for helping, or thanks for trying, and I make the mistake of saying, all right, like, no problem, good luck. And he goes, oh, no, don't wish me luck. Luck is the tool of the devil. The devil tempts people with luck, and gets people chasing constantly after that promise of luck, which is like a tool for sin and everything. No, what you want to do is you want to wish people blessings, because blessings come from God and blessings come from heaven. Like, you want to make sure to wish people blessings, because that's the real benefit to people. That's what's going to help people get closer to God and get to heaven, not luck. Luck is sinful. And he goes on for like 5 minutes, and I'm just like trying to get into my car, and I don't like being rude. He was an older guy too, and it's like, all right, man, I'm sorry. I'll never wish another human being luck again. Just can I please go home with my fucking games that I've been trying to get for about 27 hours at that point. I'm like, I'm just gonna go now, so please. So we kind of just inched away, and he finally just kind of ended his lecture / like chastising or tongue lashing, whatever you want to call it, of me wishing him luck. And I'm like, and I think he didn't, I'm making it sound harsher than it was. He wasn't like being aggressive or angry about it. It was kind of like a half joking way, but you could tell he meant what he was saying too. And I was just like, I just want to get home, man. Like, I've been in this parking lot for like a fifth of my week at this point. Like, I just want to go. So yeah, so that was that. But then I had to stress out about whether or not OnTrack was going to deliver my Switch on time, because OnTrack sucks and has lost multiple packages, and to the point where I ordered a Switch OLED and they delivered it, and they brought it to the wrong apartment building in my complex. They just dropped it off in front of someone else's door, and for whatever reason, thankfully, I had the instinct to kind of just look around the building, because I saw on my phone that it said it was recently delivered, but there was nothing at my door. But yeah, thankfully it's here. We got the controllers, we got the Switch set up, we got about 4 games now. No, I'm not going to do a system transfer. Sign into a Nintendo account. Is there a way I could do this without using my password? Because I'm going to have to disconnect for a second again. Okay, sign in with QR code. I can do that. Alright, got a confirmation code. You could all see that. I don't care if you see my confirmation code. It's going to expire as soon as I enter it anyway. For the occasion, I kind of want to switch my icon. Hell yeah. I'll do this later. No parental controls. My kids could do whatever the fuck they want. Twitch 2! Oh my god! Was that the startup? That's kind of funny. Re-download and play purchase games. I don't know if I want to do that right now. This thing doesn't have the most memory, and Street Fighter alone is going to take forever. Oh, that's what the C button's for, is game chat. I was doing an unboxing earlier and couldn't remember what the C button was for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up downloads for Fast Remix, or not Fast Remix, Fast Fusion is the new one, and Mario Kart. And while that downloads, I'm going to play some Rune Factory and some Soul Calibur, most likely. I think, and then I have a Street Fighter game card thing, the game key card, so like Rune Factory is like the only physical game I have where it's actually the game on the cart, unfortunately. Oh, the eShop music is different when you click it. I wonder if they updated the Switch 1 at the same thing. I just signed into my Nintendo account, man. Don't make me do that again. Sign in with QR code. Come on, I just did this. Could see my Chun-Li phone case. Yeah. All right. Enter code. I'm going to enter them in the order that I got them in. So, Fast Remix will be... Or, Fast... It's not Fast Remix, Fast Fusion. P31G? Hey, you can't hear the air, can you?
I'll check in a second.
Continue shopping. Well, I don't know if I need to be in the store for this, but I'll do Street Fighter next. Oops. Oh, cool. It's labeled as a video game card. This is the first virtual game card. This is the first time I've bought a Switch digital game since they've added that.
What are you buying?
Well, I bought a digital copy of Fast Fusion, and they emailed me the code, so I entered it, and it says virtual game card added. That's crazy. All right, here it is, Street Fighter 6 Year 1 and 2 edition, or whatever it's called, with a much improved cover, and Terry's on the cover, which is like a huge part of it. Oh, hell no. It says that the game is 50 gigs, but I don't know if that includes the DLC because I see different DLC codes in there. So here's the game key card, the little red cards that are reportedly cheaper than the regular ones, which is why a lot of developers are using them even though the games aren't big enough to use them. Looking at you bravely with your 16 gigs or whatever. Oh wow, the game card slot is a lot more like solid, I guess is a good way to put it. Oh, crazy. Street Fighter 6 on Switch. Next, I'll start the Mario Kart download. And then I'll play either Rune Fact. Well, I'll start with Soul Calibur, I think, because I want to see how the online's going to work. Although that might need a download too, so if it does, I'll just start with Rune Factory. Let's say confirm content to redeem. Yeah, I'm confirming. That's my Mario Kart, man. Is GameCube up yet? How do you even find this? I don't remember. Oh, here you go. Oh, it is a download. Okay, so we'll start with Rune Factory. God, I have so much stuff downloading. This is going to take all night. So this probably is going to end up just turning into like a hour-ish Rune Factory stream, but here's that. Actually really excited to play this. It's been a while since I played a Rune Factory game. I think I bought one on the Switch, one because it was really cheap, and then I don't think I ever opened it. It's terrible. Terrible habits. I don't get into the same habits I do. Oh wow, there's a thick-ass instruction book in here. That's why it felt so heavy. I was commenting when we got the game. I was like, this box feels so much more heavy than the, Holy shit, it's a full-on instruction book, too. It actually tells you all about the game, has character profiles, has a calendar with all the characters' birthdays in it. And they don't do this kind of shit anymore. Makes me feel better about the whole spending an extra $10 on the Switch 2 version of this. And then I have Bravely Default arriving tomorrow, and then these are the 5 games for my big Switch launch. Toss this plastic wrap aside. Okay. If you're not gonna watch anything, do you want to put the stream on it so you can see the game? Alright, and here's the Rune Factory card. So, doesn't look too different from the game key card like Street Fighter has. No updates available. Goddamn. Gaming in 2025 is fucking great. Can't play anything without needing to download a update. But I mean, at least the Switch still allows you to just play without updating. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to change my icon. Let me do that real quick. R.I.P. Callie. I don't like the new Donkey Kong.
I love him. He's gorgeous.
I was tempted to pick Sidon, but I don't know. I'm more than likely gonna default to a Fire Emblem character. Oh wait, did it not carry over all the icons I bought? Because I know I have more than this. Even the Callie one I currently have equipped's not here. That's strange. Well, in that case, I'm just going to keep it. Show me what you look like. Not like either of these people.
What's this game?
Rune Factory. Subaru. I like the girl's design so much better, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those games where you like marry people and stuff, so I'd rather be a guy in that case. What'd you say? No. Why is this? Let me see if I could adjust the window. It's like off center. Let me see. Trying to adjust so I'm not blocking the screen too much. Okay, maybe that's better. You can only have 8 characters? Whatever, I'll just keep him Subaru. I don't care. When was I born? It's none of your business. Yeah, just normal's fine. Oh shit, I started with Shenron? Oh, that's loud. Oh man, the girl had an arrow. Whoa. I switched the capture device that I'm using to 60 frames a second and the character's like flickering. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna switch it back to 30. Whoa, shit, he moves fast. Hell yeah, I got a bamboo broom, I get a sweep. See, that's a great thing about video games. They put you into scenarios where you do things you'd never do in real life. See?
Walking?
No sweeping. Exposition, exposition. It's been how long and you haven't fixed the roof? Is the stream picking up the game audio?
Yeah, I have it down.
Oh, okay.
Is the stream picking up the game audio?
Actually, it's just the voice.
Oh, okay.
You can hear the voice though?
It's just your voice, yeah.
Oh. That's strange.
Oh, never mind.
Oh lord. I'm gonna need my headphones, I think.
The wired one? I can't get them for you.
Is the voice picking up at least? No.
I can hear you.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the game.
I know. I can hear you. And I can't tell if I can hear your game here or the TV.
I mean, you should be able to hear music.
Nothing.
Why?
I feel like you have this problem every time.
No, I don't think I've ever had this problem. Not with the audio, at least. Alright.
そう言っていただけるとありがたいです。
Let me try to troubleshoot this live. Yeah, can you turn off the air, actually? That's weird. On my phone, I could hear the game, and also I could hear the air like just blasting straight into my into the stream the entire time. That's weird. On my phone, I could hear the game, and also I could hear the air like just blasting straight into my.
Don't speak for a second. It was just really low.
Yeah. He's like, be serious. Like, honestly forgot what I was doing because I was trying to fix that. Yep, sure is a name. Just like any other name, I guess. I'm gonna try to adjust the window a bit again. Okay. Moko something. Not that I wasn't expecting it, but this game's anime as hell. I don't even know who that is, but sure, I'll do it. I'm up for anything because this is Switch 2, baby. A beautiful, buxom deity. Yeah, don't run ahead. If it's a monster, that thing's gonna fucking get at you before I can help. If I can help, I don't even know what I'm doing. There she goes. Oh, cool. I could jump over this. Oh, shit. This character moves pretty quick. I appreciate that. Oh, dude, my friend just logged in with the GameCube thing. Let me see how far along all these downloads are. God, it's going so slow. Let me prioritize the GameCube because I want to play Soul Calibur. Actually, you know what? Who cares? Just keep it the way it is. I'm probably not going to have a ton of time to play it tonight anyway. I'm so hungry I could fall over. In this honestly relatable line. Oh, it's the buxom goddess. That didn't take long. What in the fuck is that? Oh, that's the thing she was chasing. Oh, cool. It's the thing that they're going to have plushes on sale of at Anime Expo, I'm sure. Oh, is he the dragon? Yep. See, I had this all figured out. The dragon that looks like a sheep. It should. I had it up earlier. Christ. Oh, I think it's... Okay. Oh my god, that's too loud. Could you, pass me the headset? What? No, it's really quiet. Yeah, but now I can't hear it. It's not coming through the. It's not coming through the headphones.
Always some.
I miss the. I miss the Twitch. Like the official Twitch app when I first started streaming on the PC. I used to use that and I never had a problem. Now with OBS, it was like a million different things I had to configure just to get it working, and then now it does what it wants. Like randomly shut the game audio off. Yeah, it's pretty dumb that they don't have their own. You know what? I'm thinking maybe it messed up when I plugged in the headphones. I'm just gonna stop and then jump back on and see if that makes a difference. All right, be right back.